Hello, my name is Anthony Pham. I'm here today to tell you guys a story of how I overcame my fear of heights, also known as acrophobia. I was a little bit ashamed about my particular fear since my mom told me never to be scared of anything, which made me want to change even more, of course. In the summer of 2012, I did two things that helped me overcome my fear. First, I went to Knott's Berry Fire with my family, and then near the end of the summer break, I went to Hawaii. Both of these trips helped me cure my acrophobia. Not only did I learn a lot of stuff during the journey, but I also learned a lot of stuff at the destination. Anyways, during the first trip to Knott's Berry Farm, I went with my younger brother to go on Ghost Rider. Probably not the best choice for a first timer, but my brother insisted. He didn't know that I was afraid of heights at that time. I never really told anyone that, I just sort of kept it to myself and went with it. That's how I am. I never ask for help or tell people my problem. I'm almost always solving them myself. Quote, one must find the source within oneself. End quote. Roller coasters move fast and are also located pretty high in the sky, so it was sort of a double combo fear. I barely managed to muster enough courage to sit down in one of the seats. In a few seconds before the ride started, I knew it was too late to back out, and I knew that closing my eyes would not make me forget the fact that I was about 100 feet in the air moving about 55 miles per hour. However, while the ride itself was very jerky, I was actually not screaming in fear, but screaming in joy. I reminded myself that this is an amusement park, made to let people have fun. The thought of having already finished the ride and still being alive made me think that heights were not that bad after all. The second trip, which I took to Hawaii, required flying on a plane, of course. Now this time it was different. Planes fly at about 3,500 feet in the air, and the ride took about 5 to 6 hours. This was also my first time flying. However, being surrounded by other people that are calmly sleeping or chatting relaxed me a little bit. My family could also sense that I was a little bit unnerved and tried to distract me by talking to me. Upon looking back on the two trips that I took, I realized now that it wasn't so hard to overcome a fear. If you just go at it head on, it's not so scary afterwards. Now, overcoming my fears didn't just help me fly with ease or have fun at amusement parks. It gave me the ability to look at challenges that I thought were above me. Every time there is a challenge like that, I look at how high it is and I think to myself, heights aren't so scary. Whenever times get difficult, I think of how hard Siddhartha's journey was. The only reason he kept going was because he really wanted to. He had one goal that he's persistently going afterwards. Quote, but a few others are like stars which travel on one defined path. No wind reaches them. They have within themselves their guide and path. With this in mind, I think to myself, do I really want this? If I really do want it, I will of course keep going for it, just like Siddhartha did. Quote, I realize it's impossible to fall off mountains. When you pass a certain point, there's only one way to go, and that's forward. Before all this, a lot of stuff seemed scary to me, and I would never want to do anything. Similar to how Ray Smith was before he met Jaffe. He was just another ordinary person. I was, quote, afraid of myself. I was fleeing from myself. Overcoming just one of my fears actually made a very big impact on my life. It helped me become more mature, confident, and happy. I think that the only true way to learn something is by experiencing it. There are and always will be obstacles in your life, and the best way to overcome them is to face them head on. There's no going around it. No one can do it for you except you.